Hi, this is Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas. Today we're going to go over how to create a monogram in Cricut Design Space. Now right now I have my Microsoft Edge open, as you can see on my screen. Now I'm going to go ahead and minimize this. Now on here, this is my first time using the screen capture software, so if it looks funny or sounds funny, just let me know. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and click on my Design Space logo right here. And whenever I open it, it opens in Microsoft Edge. Now I don't want to use my Cricut Design Space in Microsoft Edge. It doesn't work properly. It works much better whenever I use my Design Space from Chrome. So I'm going to go over here to my menu and type in Chrome, and there is also a desktop app that you can click on just like I did the Design Space app. Now I go to my Cricut Design Space quite a bit, so it is already loaded right here, but you can also type in up here on your line www.cricutdesignspace.com. So I'm going to click on that, and that's right mouse click. And then I'm going to, up here at the top, click on, right mouse click onto Cricut Design Space. So this will take a second to load, and I'm going to go up here and right mouse click on File, and give it a second. My computer is deciding to run slow, but I have a ton of stuff on here. And as you can see, the all-new Design Space is coming soon. Make sure you're ready with the right browser and OS. So I'm going to dismiss that because I have everything already set up. So I'm going to click on New. And as you can see, this is our project screen. So this is where you lay anything out, or you can take and import in images that you've downloaded or whatever. So this is just your basic intro into it though, so text is pretty easy to create. So I'm going to go over here to the menu on the left hand side and right mouse click on Add Text. Now whenever we're doing a monogram, especially when you're using your Monogram Kk Font, which is the font we're going to use today, which is available for download on dafont.com, or it's available on 1001 Free Fonts. So whenever you're creating a monogram in that, you start off with your first name, lowercase, your last name, uppercase, and your middle name, lowercase again. So we've got that laid out. So we're going to change the font by going over here to the menu on the right hand side and right clicking on Edit. I'm going to change that all fonts to just my system fonts. And then I'm going to click right here, which give it a second because it's running slow, and I have a ton of fonts on here, so that doesn't help anything. It's about time to get a new computer. I've had this one for about 5 years, so you can see that these programs don't need a powerhouse of a computer to run on. It's just I'm getting so much stuff on my computer that it's getting about time for something new. So I'm going to select right here on the Monogram Kk Font. So as you can see, which I love this font. So what I'm going to do is select it and make it bigger so you can see what we're doing. So I'm going to move that to the center. Now if you sent that to cut, it's fine. It looks great and I have no issue with that. But for my personal preference, I like to have my letters joined together. So the first thing I have to do is left mouse click on my letters, and I'm going to click Ungroup. And that makes each letter a separate piece. So we're going to take and move the E over where it is touching, and we're going to move the B over to where it is touching. Now I'm going to take and go up here to my top of my screen and click Select All. So that grabs everything, and then I'm going to click on Align, and Align centers vertically. So as you can see, that makes it sure everything's nice and lined up in the center. Now if I were going to go ahead and click my Go, which is to send it to cut, it takes and moves everything around, and that's not how I want it to look. So I'm going to take and come back to this screen by closing it out, and I'm going to take and right mouse click and keep it held down till I grab everything, and then I'm going to go over here to layers and I'm going to click attach. Now whenever you click attach, whenever you go to your go screen, it keeps everything in the place that you had it originally, which is great, fine, and wonderful. But as you can see, where the letters are touching, there will be extra cuts, and we don't want that because that's places where it can peel up or you can mess up when you're weeding. So we're going to go back again to this screen, and we're going to select that monogram, and we're going to go over here and right click on weld. Now as you can see, where those are touching, there's not a cut overlap anymore. It is just one single piece. So now we can go back and click on go again. And this is set up now where if we're cutting it in regular vinyl and paper, we're good to go. But if we're going to do this for t-shirt vinyl for HTV, you're going to want to select this checkbox right here, mirror image for iron-on, and click go. And as you can see, that sends everything to your Cricut. And then you can make your cut adjustments depending on your material from the knob on your Cricut screen. So if you have any questions or concern or different tutorials you want to see, please let me know. We're going to get more in depth on both the Cricut, the silhouette as well, and also more into some of the design software such as Inkscape and Corel Draw. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Let me know if you like this video. Remember, we're still doing our scrap box on May the 4th. And y'all have a great